check this out. Gas prices have come down somewhat, but they're still high. And then in lieu of that, food prices have gone up. Like a package of aluminum foil, which would have been around $2 in my area, has shot up to $6. They got snack cakes. I've noticed that they're making them smaller in comparison to the size that they used to be. So now you're paying for cakes, whatever, with smaller packaging, as opposed to they used to be bigger, and you're paying more for the price. When you go to a fast food place, it seems like the service is even more terrible than before. The majority of the time they get your orders wrong. You have to really check your bags before you leave, whether it be inside or if you're in a drive-through. Take the time to check your bag. Take the time to check and see if everything is in there. Whether it be if you said you wanted condiments, if there was a straw to be needed, if there was a fork or a spoon that's needed, check for everything. It's a shame that you have to check for everything. If you say you want no mustard on your burger, no mayo on your burger, check to see if they kept it off. I mean, it's ridiculous. We pay more for less now. We're paying more for less, and it's ridiculous. And even with your utility bills, I've noticed that they have now, and this can, and when I say they, meaning anybody, any company, whatever, that they are now putting in little incidental ways to mark up your bill, to charge you more. Check for that. Check your bills. I guarantee you, you may find something, well, if I say guarantee, that means you will find something that really should not be on there, because they're jacking up your bill. And it's a shame that we do each other like that, in a sense, like a domino effect. One person goes up on the price, another one says, well, I got to go up too, and so on and so on and so on. It's ridiculous. We as a people, we as a nation, it's like we're out to get each other. And all I say is, keep a check on things. You got to really check your bills, really check on the lies that they come forth. Like I said, you can have a package, say a box of cereal. They can make the box bigger, but inside they have less cereal. Okay? You can go get a honey bun. You can take comparisons, whereas the honey buns that you used to get is now smaller, and you're paying for more, and you're paying more money. So that's what I'm saying. Just check things. Do the best you can. That's all I can say. Just do the best you can. But especially when going through a drive-through window, make sure that they do everything that you ask for. Okay? Make sure that. Hold them accountable. Because too many of you out there, you take it up the butt and you don't say a word. Start holding them accountable. At least do that. At least you can do that. No said. A baby was born with a horn-like structure instead of legs. The incident took place in India. After the baby was born, the doctors of the primary health center immediately referred the baby and the mother to the Shivpuri District Hospital. According to the doctor at the hospital, The newborn baby was undeveloped and weighed just 1.04 kilograms, which is quite less than a normal weight of newborns. Even though this birth is a medical rarity, the baby is in stable condition. Now, all I can say is, I just pray in the name of Jesus that this child, this baby, can have somewhat of a normal life, if that's possible, in his condition. I pray in the name of Jesus that it overcomes all obstacles in its way. I'm just speechless. Wow.
At a fast food restaurant, you've heard that before, haven't you? It turned into a police chase and a customer being tased.
Fox 5's Denise Dillon tells us at the time the customer was out on bond on murder charges.
That's right, he was out on bond for the murder of a woman in Fulton County. Yet when he claimed his French fries were cold and got into an argument with the owner of this McDonald's, police say he didn't think twice about calling 911.
I try to fry. The fries they're lukewarm, but they're not hot.
Kennesaw police say that's what started an argument between this man, Antoine Sims, and the owner of this McDonald's.
Next thing you know, he's throwing his drink at me.
The officer spoke with the owner, who said he was causing a scene, he was cursing at him, he threw a drink, and he wanted him to leave and to be issued a criminal trespass warning.
It's a simple form that says, hey, just don't come back to this McDonald's.
When officers put Sims' name into the computer, they learned he'd been in jail before.
Wanted person, caution, violence, armed and dangerous.
Sims was charged in the murder of a woman in Johns Creek in 2018. Her body was found inside a burning car. He ran from police then and was later captured by U.S. Marshals in Wisconsin. He was currently out on bond, but had a warrant out of Fulton County for failure to appear.
Just come over here, I'm gonna have you sign this real quick.
When police tried to give Sims the warning, he took off running.
As soon as he runs away, the other officers begin to chase after him.
They caught up with him in an apartment complex.
An officer gives chase for a few seconds and tases him in the back, where it hits his back and his leg, and he immediately goes to the ground.
Taser deployed! Taser deployed! Put your hands out! Put your hands out! Hands out!
After complaining about his cold fries, this man, who already had murder charges against him, is now headed back to jail.
It's very unusual that someone, knowing that he is wanted by the police, would call the police, but Mr. Sims did that.
Sims is currently in the Cobb County Jail looking at charges of obstruction and other charges. He'll then be sent to the Fulton County Jail. In Kennesaw, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
How stupid can you be? You up on charges. You're out on bond. Again, I want to emphasize how stupid this guy is. Now, if you, being a fugitive, you didn't make your bond appearance, so you know they're looking for you, but yet you want to get into a shouting match with a manager at McDonald's, or in this case, the owner of that particular McDonald's. You are the one who called the police. I say this again, you're the one who called the police. A man who is a suspect for murder. Dude, how are you gonna call the police for something as simple as that? Getting over some fries. Really? Really? You're gonna call the police over some fries? You're the one who called. Not the owner of the McDonald's. You're the one who called. And then he even noticed that you're wearing an ankle bracelet. The police didn't even catch that. Matter of fact, they pretty much bypassed it. Okay, they bypassed it. But you wanted to you wanted to take this thing further. So of course they have to call in information. They get, want to know your name, blah blah blah. And then you don't have your license on you. You don't have any information. So of course they're going to be more curious. You're the one who called. Stupid. It amazes me how stupid so many people out here are. It just amazes me. But anyway, you get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. Especially in a situation where you're a suspect in a murder of a woman who burned to death in her car. No, sir.
Something goes wrong. I wanted Donovan Mitchell in New York. I shut my mouth. I didn't say a word. Because I didn't want to blow it. I didn't want to get in the way. You got about 7 or 8 first-round picks. You got R.J. Barrett, you got Julius Randle, you got Toppin, you got Emmanuel Quickly, and you still couldn't get Donovan Mitchell. You still couldn't get him. So once again, we're going to go into another season, and the New York Knicks are devoid of a star. They're somewhere other than in a New York Knicks uniform. See, this is what I'm trying to say, man. They make me sick. Nothing ever gets done in New York with the Knicks. Nothing. Nothing. I'll be cool. It just never ends with the Knicks. It just never freaking ends. Ah!
He's absolutely right. I feel the frustration. I know the frustration. I've been a Knicks fan since I was 10 years old. I'm now 60. I've seen them win one championship. Now they won the first one in '69, but I really wasn't into it then. I was 10 years old in '73 when they won. But, and you hear that police siren, that's for the Knicks. That's for the Knicks. They should come and arrest them. But I know the frustration. I know the frustration because, it seems like they want to hold on to these draft picks. The thing is, they never know what to do with the draft pick. The only one they've really gotten good was Ewing way back in '83, I think it was. And Porzingis, that was a good pick right there. But you see what happened after that. But they really suck at draft picks. They really suck at picking in the draft. So let's be honest. So why are you trying to hold on to all these picks when you're going to get all of them wrong anyway? You should have made the trade for Mitchell, but like Stephen A. just said, you blew it. You blew it. So here we are again, going into another season of despair, discontent, and quite frankly, just trash. Enough said. Really, enough said.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
I'm getting so hot, I wanna take my robe off.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your robes.